Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Lion Blaze, the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. I figured we'll just random again here today. I still need to ask people what they want to see. This looks like maybe Samson again. Way to go, in-game random number generator that is not truly random, perhaps. F22S NPKY. Let's get this going here. I mean, I'm not going to complain about a Samson run. That's fine by me. We'll see pretty soon, I think, what people want to see. People want to see a return to the Isaac Eden random. If people want to see maybe just exclusively random with Isaac to have a chance, or if people want to see like random Eden, I'll ask all these questions myself. Okay, please do not die right away. In my defense, I'm not sure what I was supposed to do to not get hit so many times there. This does give us 5 bombs, which means that we're actually completely fine. Hey, thanks Pyromaniac for saving my goddamn life. Pretty much solved all of my problems right away. Although I will admit, the fact that you did not give me a spirit heart, a little bit salty. That's okay though. We've faced certain death and we've come out on the other side looking like a rose here. Probably should use one of these 6 bombs to heal ourselves. And immediately after that, I'll tell you what, let's stop taking such dumb damage. I think that would probably be good for us and for my sanity and for everybody else involved here as well. You want to try this? I kind of want to try this. Let's blow ourselves up again. Let's walk on it. Let's blow ourselves up again. Let's walk on it. Let's open it. Let's take our free damage and get the heck out of here. At least we got a key back, although really now that I look at it, what we gained there was basically a temporary damage bonus and money. The money's nice, don't get me wrong. We'll be able to use said money to hopefully spawn an arcade on the next floor. And if we have IV bag and pyromaniac, that's really all we conceivably need, as long as we can get a decent number of bombs. So what's the secret for this run now? IV bag, burnt penny, pyromaniac is incredible. Bloody penny also really good, but let's go. I didn't realize that we would already basically finish this floor. I kind of feel like, why wouldn't we use a bomb to kill these 2 ghosts right here? Because we can heal ourselves in the process and not have to deal with any of the bullshit that they spew out, which is pretty violent at times. And here we find ourselves in an actually really good position. So there were not very many items that honestly could have flipped the script on us as quickly as Pyromaniac did. Now we are in a beautiful position. Don't be a tears downgrade. Health down is also really bad, but it's maybe better than a tears down, to be honest with you, because at least we can keep our HP relatively high as a result of the pyromaniac. So let's not take red heart damage yet. As much as I would like to take red heart damage, you can't really afford to take red heart damage yet. Our damage itself is actually half decent, I'll admit. I'm gonna try to ignore the fact that basically we paid 1 full red heart for a speed upgrade and a size downgrade in the form of caffeine pill. I'm gonna try to purge that from my memory. That being said, it is indeed what happened. Inside of here, the fact that we got in there for free is fantastic, and if we can just pick up another, even like 1 key, I would like a spirit heart, but even 1 key is fine. So we can have 4 keys, we can go to the item room, and then we can open up all of those. Admittedly, we might get some back. We could at least open like 1 or 2 of them to see if we can start the chain reaction, but you know, we'll deal with that as it comes. For now, it's mostly about not taking damage, finding a tinted rock if one indeed exists, and making it happen here. Another bomb. Every bomb is going to be precious for us here. He says before, like, let's be honest, blowing this thing up because I don't want it to get out of my sight. Picked up an extra spirit heart. That was just a clandestine tinted rock. Nobody had any idea, not even myself. Well, there is a tinted rock back here, so I figure we'll place the bomb, chase these guys away here, and I'd rather use a key, honestly, than another bomb, considering where we're at. I know I said we could use our keys to get into the room, but heck, okay, fine, you got me. We'll go to the, oh, that was bad. We'll go to the secret room, and we'll bomb our way in. Even though it could compromise our ability to heal ourselves, at the very least, we'll be able to open all the 3 golden chests in that double key room. You convinced me, you charming scumbags. Here I was thinking I was making a sound decision, but in reality, this was probably the good choice for us here. And we got the soul out of it. We were going to go in there anyway, so it's not like that's an amazing coup that otherwise wouldn't have existed, but still, it's pretty good. I love the soul. I do take Bob's brain, and like that's just a thing about me now. Oh yeah, You take Bob's Brain? Fuck yeah, dude. Take Bob's Brain once a week. Gotta have a trip sitter because things can get a little dangerous, but fuck yeah. Let's be careful here because obviously Bob's Brain is a little risky here. On the bright side, we have so many Spirit Hearts as a result of the Soul and also just the random Spirit Hearts that we picked up that we're definitely going to get a deal with the devil here. Still very much hoping on... could go to the shop. Probably will go to the shop. Ooh, there's another Tinted Rock back here. Wait, why am I scared about hitting myself with Bob's Brain? We have Pyromaniac. This is amazing! I've got unlimited HP generation. It is unlimited, it just takes a little bit of extra time to get the next setup going here, you know, another 10 or 15 seconds anyway. We'll do this. Hopefully get I was hoping for Small Rock, but actually with Ace of Spades we got Hierophant, which is really amazing as well. And why don't we check for a second secret room? We found it. It contains an Eternal Heart. We'll just make sure that there's not an arcade before we take that, because I'd like to have our cake and eat it too. I'd like to play the IV bag, but I'd also like to get that extra guaranteed HP if it's at all possible. The IV bag is really all we need in order to sell this one. Look, I know some people are gonna ask for it. We are not gonna do a Samson-only streak. Let's not get a little ridiculous here. Okay, we got the 8-ball. It's okay, at least, and 2 of Hearts along with it is, again, okay, at least. I hate to do this, because this means that we will not really want to use an arcade on this floor. However, Satanic Bible is a little too good to pass up. Plus, deal with the devil precedent. Although it kind of sucks with Pyromaniac, but we're going to have HP right back anyway, because of the fact that we have the Eternal Heart, which I'm very thankful for, so... Pick up this. Pick up Champion Belt, which is a damage upgrade. Maybe the best item we got on this whole floor. Ah, okay, that's rude. We did get the soul on this floor. You know what? Before we leave, let's do our due diligence. I've been being a little bit bad about being a little lazy in Isaac on some runs. Not really lately, just like a little bit slightly more distant than lately, but still, I want to make sure that we don't, you know, get into any bad habits that are unnecessary here. I want to grow up to be a debaser. I want to be one of the better players of Isaac, right? And honestly, I think we are. But I'm a little bit down on myself because we had that huge long streak, and then we had our streak get broken at like 7, and then we had our streak get broken at like 15, and I'm like, oh, we lost 1/11 of our runs recently. Like, it's definitely worse than normal, or worse than our new normal, but I'm hoping that it's just a blip on the radar, you know? Hoping. So I'm thinking we put this here, and then we'll try to blow up one of these silkworms next to it. I mean, we could obviously just blow it up, but if we can just get it to blow up for free with Bob's Brain, that's substantially better. Please, come here. Come here! Thank you. Okay. Hanged Man. Not bad. Much likely to be better than 2 of Hearts is. I feel like our damage improved by taking damage there. I mean, we didn't actually take damage, which is why I'm surprised, but we'll see. Pardon me. I've recorded a lot today. My throat's getting a little irritated. This should definitely be the final video. It is what it is. We'll take our key. And we'll get a move on here. Let's stand in the middle. And now that I realize what I'm talking about and how I'm focusing so hard on not getting hit by these guys, I'm like, well, first off, the soul deflects them. But also, we can't be hurt by the explosion, so we should be partying right now. Vacation, all I ever wanted, vacation, have to get away, etc., etc. These guys can't hurt me. Oh man, the mulligan is so good as well. This one's starting to get a little out of control very quickly here, in spite of the fact that this is looking like our second Samson run in a row where the IV bag is not too likely to show up, which is a little salty. I've got to admit, a little salt-inducing, but it is what it is, right? How many times can I say it is what it is in one episode? Still, in case you haven't noticed, it is what it is. Now, I would like to have you explode, like, right there. Like, come on. Come on, save me a bomb. Okay, you know what? I'll tell you what, let's not be stupid in the future. Let's just use the Hanged Man card here, and then we'll take the Fool with us. Probably gonna be a little too slow for boss rush, but so what, basically? It doesn't really matter. We'll be fine absolutely either way. I was hoping maybe we could blow up that rock there, but it doesn't matter. I mean, we could blow up that rock. It doesn't really matter, though, because the Fool card is already half decent, is what I'm getting at. Don't really want to go to our shop, to be honest with you. I want to give ourselves the chance to have that arcade again on the next floor. Not necessarily a fantastic chance, but it would be nice to get it, and we have at least 1 HP to throw at it. Should be a pretty quick fight. We've taken a little damage. We got a slight damage bonus, but we're also generating flies, which will be helpful. And, of course, Bob's Brain is really the coup de grace right now. Is that how that expression works? I'm not sure if that's how that expression works, but we're going to use it like that. Bob's Brain is sort of like the coup de grace right now. What would I like to see here? Obviously, like Pentagram, Halo, Magic Mushroom would be amazing. Barring that wet dream coming true, I'm thinking we're probably looking at just HP or a DPS upgrade. Either one I'd be happy to take. It's not really either. I'm still happy, but I could be happier, let's put it that way. Alright, we're going to work our way down here. Hoping to pick up something a little bit more useful. Let's just get all these guys in a line. We still have, I don't know, maybe a curse room left on this floor? We didn't get a deal with the devil, so if we can get a deal with the devil item and still have our option for it on the next floor, that would be perfect. Are we still looking for an arcade? No, it's the next floor, right? Yeah, we're on Caves 1. I forgot where our placement was temporarily. Tell you what, we'll look for our item, sorry, our secret room right here. It's not there. We could use Fool to save half a Spirit Heart and keep the devil, but I don't think it's that pertinent, to be honest with you. Instead, we'll just leave, and we've lost the black heart, but we've already lost half of it anyway, so I don't think there's a considerable issue to be had here. Is that roughly the end of the floor? We got Satanic Bible, so we'd be expecting HP to be coming pretty, not fast and furious, but quite the opposite, slow and steady. We'd be expecting it to be coming slow and steady. Algus Rune is actually amazing. So if we could find a way to use that productively on this floor, that would be sweet. But honestly, I don't think that such a way exists right now. So we could take the Algus Rune with us instead of the Fool card. And basically what this is saying is, fuck Boss Rush. I'm trading my chance or my expectation for Boss Rush for a good deal with the devil opportunity, basically. Sure, I'm okay with that. We can live with that. I'm trying to see where maybe our secret room is. It looks like maybe a second secret room is here. And another Eternal Heart would be awesome. We can play it once. Oh, okay. We can blow it up. We didn't find our secret room. We can blow it up. Using a lot of bombs, but we can't really heal ourselves that much with Pyro right now anyway. Let's use the Moon card. And we'll blow it up. Getting a lot of cards thanks to Ace of Spades, and honestly, the money does not hurt either. So, the Fool might speed us up slightly, or it might keep us on literally exactly the same room. It doesn't matter because we weren't going to use it anyway. We're going to take the Algus Rune down to the next floor, which will give us a much better chance of getting a payout from a Blood Bank if we get one. I would get rid of Satanic Bible for the Blood Bank, assuming our HP looks half decent. And you know what? I actually will look in our shop as well right now, because we got up to 13 cents by kind of prodigious bombing, and I'm glad I did, because I would really, really like to pick up Mom's Key. Now we only need 3 extra cents here, and we got way more than that, thankfully. So now we're up to 7 cents. Still got the arcade chance, but now we have Mom's Key as well, which is going to be fantastic for us. I got nothing to be scared about. Okay. Bob's Brain is going to go off. I wanted to be there when it happened, just because I'm a masochist, apparently? Is that the right one? Is it masochist, sadist? Can't remember. I think masochist is the one where you like to do damage to yourself. Not do damage. Cause pain to yourself. But in a gratifying way. Oh, look at Scumbag Northernline pretending to not understand the difference between sadism and masochism to hide his own personal sadism or masochism fetish. His Leninist Marxist this is surprisingly difficult to say, okay? Leninist Marxist masochism, which is a great Slipknot song as well. So that was weird. I actually did not mean to pop that. The fact that it has been popped, I think, is actually fine. Where's my Bob's Brain at? So I'm thinking, like, why don't we play this, blow ourselves up, get the HP back, play it, and we can actually, like, farm up a little bit of HP here, strangely enough. I'm totally content using the Algus Rune for this, but if we can also just, you know, play it like this and get some free plays without using the Algus Rune, that's even better as far as I'm concerned. We might not have the opportunity, though, for, There we go. I was waiting for another, Bob's Brain to show up. I didn't think it would happen. Alright, let's pop the Algiz Rune. We've done our part here to try to make it happen in a cute and fun way, and it didn't work out, and that's fine. Algiz Rune will give us a payout here. The only question is, whether or not it gives us the payout we actually want, which is the IV bag, or if it gives us a blood bag, which is fine, or if it just gives us a lot of money, which is also fine, but not really what I want. There is a lot of money on the ground here, though. We got IV bag. So, initially, this is going to look pretty bad, I think, because we don't have, oh man, that damage. Because we don't have very much red heart capacity. But as long as we can get some within the next few floors, I feel really good about it. So, let's go look for our item room here. This is just a very common ingredient on a Samson run to make the dream happen. That sucks. We still have an item room to find. That's exactly what I was hoping for, and then we can hurt ourselves to get a little bit more money. Probably closing in on the maximum damage bonus already, so not gonna sweat that too much. Just wait for Bob's Brain to come back. It can heal us. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. How about I only know that song from like commercials for the mall, I think. So experimental treatment is a wild freaking ride. We could take it and have no HP, or we could take it and get an extra HP. 2 HP is worth an awful lot when it comes to using IV bag. It's worth a lot more than 1. We can get 3 plays instead of 1. Store credit, I mean, we should use it, even though our financial situation is going to be fine and only will get better as the time goes on. But to be at 0 HP would be, like, real nasty. So I'm hurting myself, I hurt myself occasionally to get a little money. I focus on the streak. The only thing that's funny. This is not me making fun of Johnny Cash. It's a reverential treatment. We'll pay 0 cents for a pill. Fantastic. Bombs are key. It's okay. Then we'll buy a key, and then why don't we buy this pill? It's puberty. That's not so bad. And I'll tell you what. We'll buy the Bible. The whole reason we buy the Bible is so it doesn't come back. Let's wedge ourselves back here. We can, it's a theoretical, although unlikely possibility that we can actually, okay, never mind. I was gonna say that we could get to, 99 cents. Not 99 cents, sorry, 800 cents, 700 cents. Somewhere in there was the number of cents that is correct on this run, which would be crazy, man. We're making a lot of progress very quickly. Might as well save half a spirit heart on that one, and then we'll heal ourselves, and then we can do the same thing leaving. Okay. I do want to play you, because the extra HP you give me could be awesome, and I think I will probably take the gamble on experimental treatment. Okay, well, you didn't give me HP. The thing is, HP is normally fairly easy to come by, so my thinking is that it's probably okay to take the risk of losing the HP, even though that seems like the more common outcome, versus not giving it a chance, if you know what I mean. So I figured, of course, we're going to go to our setup here. I just need to actually get on Skype for a second, because I think they want to play some Rocket League. 1 minute finishing Rebirth run. He tells them, he doesn't tell them what items he's got, because it could actually be like a 25-minute difference here. Why did that not cause frame rate issues, man? I don't know, okay? It's a frames world, and I'm just living in it. Framecation, all I ever wanted. Framecation, have to get away. Framecation, wish it would never. That ended up becoming David Bowie, but I started it as a Aaron Neville impression. Oh, holy night. That's not very good, but it's a fairly solid David Bowie impression. If I went for it, if I truly went for it. Oh, we should heal ourselves if we're gonna get that anyway. Ooh, a Joker card. Don't mind if I do. It's actually surprising, but with Pyromaniac and only 1 HP, we're actually, and Bob's Brain especially, we're really able to. Oh, I didn't take Ace of Spades with me when I left. It's a minor mistake, you know. This is no leaving the soul behind, but it is a mistake. There's no denying that. My bad. I don't want Mom's toenail. I think that's a bad trinket. But this is fine. We'll be all right. It wouldn't be a Northern Line episode without forgetting something. I think the reason people got so bent out of shape for the, you know, I forgot the soul, is because... Oh, didn't get healed for that one. Is because the soul is like, it's a big item, right? It's helpful, it gives you spirit hearts, we got it early, so... I'm talking about episode like 602 here, so not that I'm holding a grudge. It's a great item, and I forgot it, and the only reason I forgot it is because I was like, well, I don't need this, we'll pick it up later. Because I don't want to lose my spirit hearts just yet. It was not a very smart decision on my part. I should have just picked it up and then we wouldn't have had the issue in the first place. But it happens, man. You know, once every 100 runs or so, I forget an item room. Oftentimes forget shops. Sometimes I forget the boss room. That's the most awkward one. Because how do you progress at that point? Where do we go now? That was not Aaron Neville. That was meant to be Axl Rose. Whether or not it worked is up to you, I suppose. Where do we go now? It's been a long day. Let me have a little fun here. It's nice to get unhinged a little bit. So you know, there's a Canadian bank called CIBC, and I have a tendency. I don't know where this falls on the, you know, psychological disorder spectrum, but I have a tendency to make up songs in the shower. But I don't do it like, you know, one song a day. I'm like fucking Brian Wilson. Like, I'm in there doing this. Brian Wilson was the creative mastermind behind the Beach Boys' most artistic work. I'm in there, like, crafting it. So there's this Canadian bank called CIBC. And immediately when I say that, you're like, oh, that seems like it would make a great parody for Sweet Child of Mine. And you would be absolutely correct. So I'm still working on it. You know Sweet Child of Mine by Guns N' Roses. You've seen Step Brothers. They got rates that seem to me the best ROI on GICs, and every day I'm greeted with a smile. Wait, I'm greeted with a baby. We talk a lot about their rates, because then it goes, now and then when I see their rates, I realize this bank's really great, and if I stay here long, I'll financially be free, free. Dum dum, ticka ticka dum dum. Whoa, whoa, CIBC. Oh man, I'm psyched that I have a job where I can do that, and my coworkers actually find it, well, not coworkers, but the people watching the videos find it funny and don't say, oh, we gotta report Ryan to HR, because that is just fucking toxic. Oh man, that felt really good to sing. I don't know what it was about that one. You know, it's definitely modeled after that, like, old Bank of America one where there was the Bank of America merger with that other bank. And they did a parody of, like, U2's One. Cause it's one bank, one card. It's like that. So thank you for indulging me there temporarily. And you know what, CIBC, thanks for the you're welcome for the free advertising, and also, like, you know, hit me up with free money if that's what you guys do on occasion. I'd be open to it. Oh, you could totally. Okay, I'm sorry I did that, because there's an American bank, HSBC. It totally works. All you gotta do is change the chorus. Whoa, whoa, HSBC. Whoa, the Credit Union of Tallahassee. It sort of works for a lot of banks. Maybe we could work this as a jingle. We gotta come up with something better for that second part of the first chorus, or first verse, though, because talks way too much about their rates. But I mean, what else are you gonna talk about? I tried to harp on the fact that, you know, every day you're greeted with a smile, but that doesn't rhyme with free. It's like I don't remember. Something's got to rhyme with GICs, though. Yes, Brimstone. Hello. Hello, Brimstone. We don't have any HP, which is unfortunate, but still, this is great. I mean, we're going to win now. Now and then, when I see those deals, I realize banking, here's a thrill, and I stay here long, financially be free, free. Tom-tom-tom, ticka-ticka-tom-tom. You got to do the ticka-toms. That's the... when you enter the chorus with the drums. Then what do we get for the where do we go now part? That's got to be like, let me think about this. Get student loans now. Something like that. Where do we loan now? Give it a try. That's all I'm saying. And above all else, what I want this section of the video to inspire is, first off, a number of people to cover their ears, probably. Secondly, oh, thank you for the IV bag fodder here. But secondly, you know, follow your dreams, man. A lot of people have told me in the past that making up a, you know, bank-themed parody to Sweet Child of Mine was a weird thing to do. And you know what? They would have been right. But if I'd listened to them, I wouldn't be here today. So, you know, you let that weirdness fly, man. Well, I'm very glad that I've not used this Joker card. That just put me in such better spirits. I got like an endorphin rush just from that song, which is sad, but also great. That's gonna be stuck in my head all day. I want that to be the new Thirsty. Remember when I did the Thirsty parody? Man, I'm just like way up my own ass on this stuff today. That could be my new Thirsty though, you know, the parody of Iggy Azalea's Fancy. I'm so thirsty, you already know, 64 ounces daily of hydrating H2O. Like, I'm gonna be the daddiest jingle maker of all time. It's just, we need like some companies to get it, man. Tobuscus has done like some Taco Bell commercials or something like that. I need to convince these banks that, you know, you gotta, if you want the young generation to take you guys seriously, you gotta get Northern Lion on your side. Now I can't get it out of my head. Do you think we could actually get Slash? Probably not, huh? Oh well. Make it work in your country as well, man. Like, especially if your country ends, or like it starts with a C, you're probably gonna be fine. You know, if you live in like Colombia, there's probably like, you know, Bank de Nacional Colombia or something like that. Vos. Bank International, BIC. I'm picturing like a little bit more of like a South American themed version. We could have like international versions. We could take this shit on the road. Why not buy everything at this point, right? What's another country that it's natively got C in its name? We got Canada, Chile. Oh, whoa, International Bank of Chile. It sort of works. Oh, we haven't been to our item room yet. It's an item room we have not visited yet. Let's not bail on this too quickly. Canada, Chile, Costa Rica, Cape Verde, Colombia, of course. Catalonia. I mean, it's a little bit of, I guess, sovereignty debate. I don't want to get into that, though. The People's Republic of China. Ouija board is not really a huge help, but I'm glad I went back for it, of course. Oh, a good time for a Skype message. Okay, fantastic. What do you got for me? Nick says, I'm streaming Terraria. Oh, there's a big surprise. Look at this scumbag playing the same game, came out in 2011. Must think he's a real hotshot or something. Let's go all the way down here. Okay, mom fight, Bob's brain. Hit him up style like Blue Cantrell. I'm really hoping that somehow we end up getting like an extra HP up here. I don't know how this would even happen, but it's gonna have to happen if we're gonna be able to use IV bag in the future. Or we could just get a wafer or something. I mean, we could also just get rid of IV bag for Krampus's head, but at the same time, what's the point? Like, we already have Brimstone. Do we really want a Brimstone? What's going on here? Why is this so off-center? Do we really want a Brimstone that's just gonna be like one extra Brimstone every 6 rooms? Like, that seems a little rich. So will this put me at a half heart? No, it just takes a full spirit heart. So that's definitely not something I'm super interested in. That's also really dumb. Let's stop taking dumb damage and we'll be okay here. Do need 1 extra HP if it's at all possible, but let's be honest, like, this run should come out to be a win. This is a pretty realistic chance for us to get HP here. And if we can get to a half-heart interval, we can do some really good stuff on this Demon Judgment. Come on. Ah! You dick! What could I do? He placed the bomb so perfectly. It was impossible to get in his way there. Okay, we're alright. I hate this room, but Brimstone makes it a little bit more palatable. Brimstone makes it better. Can we get like another heart? I guess I should have been looking in that second secret room on the last floor for the possibility of an eternal heart, like HP upgrade, but whatever. Take our black hearts. Destroy you easily. Probably should get that bomb, but I'm not too worried about it, even though it makes me a lazy bones, because kind of feeling like we're probably not going to need too much love from Pyromaniac. But by the way, super thank you to Pyromaniac for like keeping us alive and helping to fund this run along with Bob's Brain through some interesting times. I appreciate it a great deal. You make me feel like a valued customer. This is the sequel to Whoa Whoa CIBC. Do you think Axel will sign off on that? How much do you think we got to put on the dotted line in order to... What do I got to do to put you in this brand deal today, Axel Rose? Ah, it's all perfectly legal. Double goity. Sounds like my ex-wife. Hoyle! Oh, you cad. Alrighty. Oh, that was my fault. The soul did a lot of help for me there, and I squandered it. Yeah, let's not focus on one. Let's split our efforts equally between the two in order to ensure that we have to deal with double trouble for as long as it's humanly possible here. I did not mean to take synth oil. I meant to take torn photo, but synth oil is still really good. It might even be better, but torn photo is really good. If we're not gonna have any HP, we might as well go full permanent Polaroid invincibility instead of just, you know, like half-assing. And I don't know why I stuck around with the IV bag. If we get HP, we'd probably rather turn it into spirit hearts, but it is what it is, you know? No dark bum. Not a problem. Alrighty. I'm a little scared here. I'll take the pill. I found pills. This is a great use of our time. Mom's Pearl? Finally! That's what we always dreamed of, is getting Mom's Pearl to replace the trinket that I left behind ages ago. I only got rid of the Ace of Spades, of course, to remove all temptation from the possibility that we might, you know, and all that. If I've learned anything in my, 26 years of life, it's that you can get out of anything with a Will Smith laugh and a smile. Ha-ha! And then just like South Beach, bringing the heat, Miami. People be like, what are you talking? You're under arrest. You'd be like, party in the city when the heat is on all night on the beach till the break of dawn. What are you talking about, sir? I'm going to Miami. He's going to Miami, get him! He's fleeing the country. See, because I don't live in the United States, I live in Canada. Miami's, it's a trip, and I can't feel a drip on the strip because it's a trip. Only came for 2 days of extradition. Every time I come, I always sing Remix to Ignition. Man, this is a very musical episode. Probably a sign that I need to stop recording because my brain is becoming mush. Oh! We're okay. Not this again. This is where we get our HP back, and now I feel like an asshole because I gave away the HP to Guppy's collar earlier that I didn't necessarily need to. I'm almost positive it's going to give me HP. There's like not that much else that it could do. Okay. Very funny. We already have the passive version of Butterbean in the soul. It's amazing that, Butterbean's so bad, the soul's so good. The largest difference, apart from the fact that you don't get the spirit hearts, is just whether it's passive or active. I guess another big part of it is whether or not you actually have to hit it or whether or not it just kind of activates itself, which, with Butterbean, you gotta be extra vigilant. And also, it doesn't really work. Maybe, actually, now that I think about it, Butterbean doesn't even push shots away. That's how little I use that item. It only pushes the enemies away, am I right? Yeah, I might be right. Alright, let's head up to the next floor, the Cathedral, as I've heard it called times in the past. Let's head down here. We should be okay and not have to worry about it too much. In fact, we shouldn't have to worry about it at all. We got Brimstone as Samson, Bob's Brain, but Bob's Brain can't hurt us. Bullets deflect off of us. Like, we got a lot of advantages that are presently working out in our favor. I don't see a squandering in the cards for us. Curse of the Blind Soy Milk would certainly make things interesting, but I don't think we squander it. Sure, extra spirit heart, we get a key out of it. I'm leaving some consumables behind out of inertia, The polite way to describe laziness. Hey, why don't you get a job? You lazy bum. Mom, I'm not lazy. I just have inertia. Northern Lion said so. I've got too much couch inertia, you know? If you sit in the couch for long enough, it's impossible to get out. The inertia's added up, man. There's nowhere to go. Couch inertia is like, it's a real thing. The Offspring wrote a song about it. It's called Why Don't You Get a Job? I remember so the Offspring song, Why Don't You Get a Job, is about, well, why don't we just go through the lyrics? Take him to the bridge. My friend's got a girlfriend and he hates that bitch. Okay, well, geez, what did she do? He tells me every day. Well, they should have probably broken up a while ago. That's okay. He says, man, I really gotta lose my chick in the worst kind of way. She sits on her ass. He works his hands to the bone to bring her money every payday. But she wants more dinero, which I believe is some kind of currency, to stay at home. So my friend, you gotta say, no way, no way, no way. Why don't you get a job? I remember listening to this song, I was like 10 years old. I bought Americana, the Offspring album, on a long car trip that I was taking with my grandparents, which is the most gangster way to get introduced to new music. But anyway, listen to it a lot. I think it was track 9. It was a back half banger, as I like to call it. It's becoming commonplace nomenclature for sure. And I was like nodding my head along, like, yeah, fuck that bitch. I was 10, man. I didn't know anybody in that situation. But in my head, I was like, yeah, fuck that person who doesn't exist. That's how you know a song has some universal appeal. It's good characterization, you know, in only a few short lines. Dexter Holland, the frontman of The Offspring, really creates a character that you can't help but root against in, of course, the character of that bitch, who is his friend's girlfriend. It sounds like it's like the first part of self-esteem by The Offspring. Like, this guy just needs to learn to, you know, stand up for himself a little bit. If you're in that situation, don't say, why don't you get a job? Say, you know, you got your own personal issues to work out and you're dragging me down a little bit. I'll see you later. You can be more polite than this cast-off album. If you want a good cast-off song, you know, that's where you pull out your old Bobby Dylan, Don't Think Twice, It's All Right, you know? You just kind of wasted my precious time. Don't think twice, it's all right. It's, see what it says, you weren't really that important to me. Instead, you just sort of wasted a little bit of my time. It's the ultimate send-off, man. See, if you, the best revenge is living well. If you play into their hands by giving them that sort of attention, you're doing things the wrong way. I got trapped in a rock there temporarily. Not the country, that would be, well, I mean, if I imagine parts of it are beautiful, but it would probably be terrifying if I were trapped there and had no means to get out. But anyway, we're fine right now. We're not trapped in the Republic of Iraq. Instead, I will just occasionally summon some flies down here. Very thankful that I'm not, by the way. It's nice to be, it's nice to be at home. Proud to be a YouTube streamer where at least I know I'm free. Anyway, this is fine. We'll move along here. We have 90% damage done. And we're only gaining HP at this point. Like, this one's not going south anytime soon. We're totally fine. So let's enter. And we'll see what items we get, and I'm excited. This is the last run of the day. Gonna kick off, relax a little bit, probably play some Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Say hi to the wife. Oh, Proptosis is so good. And obviously this as well. We really... Fine, you goddamn savage. The D4'd it, what happened? We got like freaking tiny planets. I don't know. Let's try. This is not the boss fight, I can't help but notice this. Our flies are gone, and this run's damage kind of sucks. What about our bombs? We got special bombs? We don't have special bombs? We got the Relic and Dark Bum. Little Haunt. Just wanted to see what it would do, honestly. But the damage is poor, man. The damage is poor. So we'll be trying to D4 ourselves again. If we don't teleport directly to the boss. I mean, like, with this much HP, we're probably fine, and we may actually have We may be Dark Judas, or we may have like a Dark Judas respawn in here. I don't really want to take advantage of that. I'd rather just, you know, live my life. Come out on the other side feeling pretty good. Let's teleport. This is much worse. This is no help at all, game. You have broken my heart, Mr. Burgundy. You have broken my heart. So we do not have permanent Polaroid invincibility. Instead, we have, like, probably Virgo, I guess. I hate that half of these shots look exactly like mine. Well, I did ask for Tiny Planet, I think it was last run, and I had Tiny Planet like 3 runs ago. But this is getting a little ridiculous. I didn't want it specifically on this one. Thank you, Punching Bag, for your help as well. Much appreciated. Oh, much appreciated. Bombs. A Spirit Heart, actually valuable. And I probably should not try to enter through that door now that I think about it. Okay. We're just gonna truck along down here. We're gonna teleport soon. Should we teleport? I mean, I'm going to teleport. I'm gonna hope that it puts us closer back to the boss. Or, sorry, closer to the spawn room or closer to the boss. Either one, you know, we're gonna commit to one of those ways of finishing the run. Either re-rolling the shit out of our run, or, just killing the boss, like, immediately. Either one works for me. Not very helpful. So we'll do this room. I don't know. Can we actually... let's stop shooting for a sec. Can we bomb our way through the secret room while we're... No. Okay, so on the chest, we can't do that. That's fine. I think we got dark matter here. Like, this run doesn't seem that bad. It's just sort of non-remarkable, you know? And the damage is particularly woeful. But we are coming from a situation in which we had brimstone, so that's sensible. We can live with this. Just gonna keep holding the button down in the direction of my desire. Direction of my desire is the third part of my banking trilogy. It gets very weird. Goes down some dark roads. We do have like 28 bombs. We got a nice little bomb selection here, so I'm thinking we throw in bombs on occasion. I guess Infamy protected me there, even though it didn't change color. Isaac's being weird again. Oh, I wouldn't recommend that. Kind of assuming our HP is relatively meaningless, though, because we're just going to get more of it back when we reroll our run anyway, which we're absolutely going to do. Well, thanks a lot, D4. You have broken my heart again. You can raise me from the dead, though. That's my little haunt. Okay. Okay, Fat Odd Mushroom is good enough. Super excited we're going to be re-rolling it soon. Okay, these enemies at least are relatively weak, so I'm not going to sweat this. We can actually get through this with like 4 bombs and a little bit of elbow grease. This episode is chock full of great song titles if you're interested. 4 bombs and a little bit of elbow grease. Could be a Fall Out Boy track. Well, we've gone exactly the wrong way. We've still got a long freaking way to go here, man. And double adversary room is going to break my heart. I'm almost tempted to just go back to, I gotta check something. Do we have Judas' Shadow? It's so hard to tell. I can't see. Yeah, we got too many items. I don't think I can see. I'm almost tempted to go back for teleport and just try to teleport to the boss and make it work. If this is Lazarus Rags, we may actually lose. Just because this room's so fucked up. It doesn't take a lot to be or to make a room fucked up, though. And if this is Judas' Shadow, it's sweet because when we D4, we'll actually get to stay as Dark Judas. Oh, jeez, the bombs. That's not very good. But for now, we're a little bit in a shitty situation. Oh, okay, we almost got out of it. You gotta be honest. We got invincibility. Let's drop some bombs. We've only used like 21 in very recent memory. That's not that bad. I haven't used them very constructively, I'll admit. Alright, 1/6 of the way to a reroll. Sweet. Another Spirit Heart. I'm actually very happy for this. Oh my god, we cannot bomb our way out of this. So I hate myself. Oh. The D4, why have you done this to me? I'm the dude who does the D4 rooms. And you are choosing to forsake me in the worst possible way. I mean, as far as shitty rooms go, I was like, this one we gotta take care of with bombs because it's just so annoying. Oh god, we got 1 HP left. But we gotta respawn, but that might not be enough. This might end up being a loss. And I gotta admit, I'm a little surprised because rarely does the D4 so directly lead to losses. Like, usually the D4... let's be honest, part of it is because I took teleport right after. If I just stuck with the D4, been like, oh, this reroll is pretty shitty, and then gotten, 6 rooms killed soon after, we would be fine. But it's partly because I teleported so far away from our spawn room that I didn't get a chance to get back and get the D4 soon. So it's a little bit of, like, bad strategy combined with bad luck, I'll admit. I'm not completely innocent in this shit show that's happening right now. Please just drop a bomb. Or a chest? Or more spirit hearts? This is a big room, man. Oh, fuck. I hate everything about this. We should try to kill Gluttony last. I'm gonna tell you straight up, this is not gonna happen, but we're gonna try. It's not gonna happen because we got Tiny Planet, so it's almost impossible to aim our shots to begin with. And we have Super Envy. Probably the best possible outcome is to get Gluttony to fire like crazy, and he can eliminate the envies for me. It's perfect. This is actually the smartest idea I've had in my adult life. We're Dark Judas, though. Okay, so we have, like, damage now. I don't know. Fuck it. Do you want to try to do the small rooms first? Let's try to do the small rooms first. Shot speed seems lower, but obviously our damage is going to be way higher. It's not necessarily bad, man. As long as we can live through the next 3 rooms. And we might even get a Spirit Heart on the way. Man, I can't get close because it's impossible to dodge. If I don't get close, the shots don't hit because they have a weird range. So I've really got to rely on this fucking little haunt to do as much damage as possible. It's quite scary. This room is the worst, man. This room is just absolute garbage. Ah, we're probably fucked. I'm so sorry. It's the streak hangover, the little miniature streak hangover. Oh god, we still lived. Okay, we can live if we just make it through this room. We'll get a Spirit Heart drop from the relic. Anything but double... Oh my god, I second-guessed myself and almost ended up dead as hell. Haunt, just scare one, man. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Haunt, get him. Fear shot. Make him stand still. Break him. Don't jump. Don't jump. Don't jump. Don't jump. Don't jump. He didn't jump. Haunt, scare him. Scare him. It's because he got slowed, he won't get scared. Because he got slowed, he won't get scared. Oh! It was a fun run. I completely blew it with the D4. But hey, that's the point of using the D4 sometimes for now. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Now this is a great opportunity to ask people what they want to see on Twitter for the way the next little bit of the series will go. If you want to see randoms, random plus Eden, the old randoms, in-game random, I'll ask, and hopefully you'll have had a chance to give me that feedback. But for now, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.